Under 17, not admitted without parents.
5, 4, 3.
So, Paul, before we get into the news, you have this... What?
Are we doing this now? I thought we were doing it after the news. Okay, this is fine.
After the pay-per-view. You had some cockamamie idea.
Yeah.
You joined Tumblr this week.
Which was dumb. But I found out that all my posters that I was making were getting posted there, and I'm like, why am I not posting these? I should be the one getting the first amount of attention for them. It's my work. So I joined Tumblr and made the mistake of clicking hashtag WWE, which pulls up everything that's been tagged with WWE. And I came across something that somebody posted called Ms. Sex Story. And it's in 3 parts. We only have part 1 right now. If this goes well, we'll do part 3. Or we'll go to 3. But
not 2.
Well, 2 and 3. This girl, I looked into it with RBR artist Joe Cadena. She's like just graduated high school and just really loves The Miz.
Now keep in mind, this is not the autistic teenage man that claims he is married to The Miz on Facebook.
No, this is some girl. So she wrote a love story between some sex fan fiction, if you will, between her and The Miz. I'm going to be calling this segment 50 Shades of Miz. So Matt will be playing the role of Miz, correct?
No, I haven't read this.
I haven't read it either. I skimmed it, and I know
it up on me.
I know this is why it'll be even better.
Well, you will be playing the role of girl, a girl, and you will also read the narration.
Okay.
So, Ancy,
shall we?
Say that at the end of it. Go ahead.
Miz and me were laying on the bed. Miz was so happy to see me after getting fired from Raw. Miz leaned in and kissed me on the lips.
Baby, I love you so much.
Aw, I love you too, honey. I could tell Miz was really wanting me to do something to him at this moment. Miz leaned in again and bit my lip hard. Babe, are you sure you want to do this? My parents are going to be home in a few.
Babe, I haven't seen you in weeks. I'm dying to make love to you.
I heard the phone ring across the room. It was my parents telling me that they wouldn't be home for the next few hours.
Who was that?
It was my parents. They want... They want to be home for the next few hours.
Well then, C:.
Me? Oh, sorry. What? Giggles.
This?
Miz grabbed me and threw me to the bed and kissed me on the neck. He was getting hard already from kissing my neck. I giggled out. Miz removed my shirt and skirt from my body. I was helpless. Mizzy! I couldn't help it anymore. I wanted him too. I unbuckled his belt and put my hands down his pants. So are you going to put that inside me or not?
You want it that bad, baby? Okay, C:.
Miz wasn't gently at all putting his dick in my pussy. Oh, yes! Hang on. Give me a minute.
Compose yourself. We are thespians.
No, knowing how horny he was, he didn't want to stop. I flipped Miz on the bottom this time, and I was on top. I rode his dick out while he yelled in pleasure. So are you enjoying this?
Of course, babe. You always know what I want. But I say we make this more fun.
What you have in mind? Miz grabbed me up in my legs. It was around his body while I was still on his dick. He took me to the kitchen and laid me down on the table. Baby, what are you doing?
Y'all see.
I felt cold, sticky stuff on me, and I looked down and saw Miz licking my tits with chocolate syrup. He licked his lips and began to fuck me again. The harder he fucked me, the louder I yelled.
Baby, are you ready?
4. Before Miz could finish, he cummed inside me, and it was warm. He made me lick his cum off his fingers. After all, he gave me I wanted to make his night with me a night to remember. I laid him down on the table and gave him deep throat.
Wow, hun, I like this side of you.
Shh, don't talk, just close your eyes.
Oh, you have to say that like you have a dick in your mouth.
No,
I like to look in your eyes.
So how much longer do we have till your parents are home?
Shit!
I put my clothes back on as fast as I could.
Sweetie, I love you. I know a safe place where we can spend the night. I rented a nice hotel.
But what about my...
Don't worry about them, parentheses colon. I just want to be with you now.
Smiles. Miz and me were at the hotel. He took me to the nicest hotel I've seen. We walked to the hotel room and Miz opened the door.
Babe, are you ready?
Of course.
It's still you.
Oh, this bitch doesn't know how to format her own place. Oh my god, you did this all for me?
Yes, I love you so much. I hope you like the full-size bed, parentheses semicolon.
I kissed Miz on the lips. It was amazing how much he spent on the room.
Who
it was
uses,
beautiful.
by the way, emoticons in
Will, you don't
in
understand.
plays.
When people write plays, they have to put emotions so people understand how to convey the sentence. I laid down on the bed and I looked at Miz from across the room. I gave him the hand signal to come over to me. He was wearing a sexy suit, so I grabbed him by the tie and looked him in the eyes. Mike, I've never met a guy like you that can make me so happy.
I've never met a sexier woman than you.
Miz passionately kissed my lips and whispered in my ear.
I want you to do naughty X-rated things to me, hun.
I couldn't... I couldn't back down. Looking at Miz in the eyes made me wet and sexually excited. I grabbed Miz and removed his shirt.
Babe?
Shh. Are you going to let me do my job? I removed Miz's pants fast. I was dying to make love to him again. Miz removed my shirt and we teased each other. Before I knew it, we were nude. Having my body up against him was the best. Miz inserted his dick into my pussy. I moaned loudly.
You okay?
Just shut the fuck up and fuck the shit out of me. I was way more horny than Miz was. Knowing Miz, he always gets hard seeing me, so it didn't take long for him to get hard this time. Aw, Miz, you're so amazing.
You are too, C-colon.
Before we go anymore, do you think it's okay that we're having sex in this hotel?
They don't care, babe. Now just shh.
Miz bit my neck and sucked my tits with pleasure. Again, I moaned loudly 'cause of it.
I love you so much.
I love you too. Hey, gotta show you something.
Is it that nice outfit you telling me about?
Maybe open parentheses colon. I walked into the bathroom across the room and changed into my tight cop outfit. I returned back to the room. You like?
Dot, 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 dot.
Miz was speechless. He got up and looked me over, liking what he saw.
Wow! You have no fucking clue the things I want to do to you right now.
Well, why don't you put that dick to good use and show me? Miz threw me on the love seat that was in the room and fucked me hardcore. So this is what you want to do to me? Is that it? I was horny and wanted more than Miz sticking his dick inside my ass. I threw him on the floor and sucked his dick. He yelled out,
Awesome! I just added that. Man, you are the naughtiest girl I've ever been with.
well, maybe I should be taught a lesson, C-colon, bits lip.
Bits?
Miz flipped me on the floor and pulled my hair, making me give him deep throat until he cummed. But he wasn't done.
You have such a sexy body.
I looked Miz in the eyes, and he smiled and slid his finger down my pussy and rubbed it. My pussy was wet, and Miz loved it. He stuck his finger at me, and I moaned. Ah, George Gregory Mazanin.
What?
I just love
Michael Gregory Mazanin.
I just love the taste of your wet pussy.
Miz's mouth was covered with my cum, and I was covered with his cum on my mouth and my tits. Miz was not holding back. He wanted more of me.
Burb?
You. Yeah?
Do you want me to stop?
Well. No! I was still horny too. This could last night.
Oh my god, this goes on for 5 more pages.
Will, shut. And it was 3 o'clock in the morning. We did it on the bed again, and Ms. was fucking me in the ass. Later, titty fucked me.
Gosh, I'm horny. I just want to fuck you all day.
I grabbed Mrs. ass and spanked him hard. He smiled and looked at me.
Really? 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 What was that for?
I thought you just needed a good spanking.
Well, do you want me to spank you again?
I just don't want you to spank me. I want you to fuck me again and again. I licked Mrs. fingers from where it was in my pussy earlier. I sucked it in slow motion and went faster, and as I went along, you want me to do that to your dick again?
Yeah, babe.
I sucked his dick in slow motion and spit on it to make it more wet than it was. I was so wet, and so was his balls.
Faster!
Ms. pulled me down and made me do it faster. I spit up a large amount of his cum in my mouth and licked it off and went back to work. Dot, 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 dot. Ms. was excited how good I was. He wanted me to finish him off with a hand job. You like that?
Fuck yeah! I'm about to come all over your face in a few. What?
I just love when you make love to me like that. I continued to give Ms. the hand job he wanted.
Faster, faster, faster!
I gave him the hand job he wanted, and before I knew, a load of cum exploded over his face. It was in my eyes and mouth.
What'd I say? I told you I come.
I kissed Ms. on the lips while I was covered with his cum all over my
Ew!
tits and mouth. I love you so much, Mike.
I love you too, babe.
Having so much fun with Ms., I wanted to do it again. Ms. cuddled between my tits, and I closed my eyes while he was sucking on them. He was still hard, and I rubbed his dick to calm it down, but it got harder.
Babe, your tits are so hard.
Thanks, babe. They're hard because of you.
May I suck them?
Sure, C:. Ms. fell asleep with his mouth closed on my tits. Later, I feel asleep on his chest. I couldn't wait till he did this again. Luckily, the hotel pulp didn't care at all. Zzz. This is where it says. Zzz.
Is that it? Because that's all you send me.
That's part 1. Next time, 50 Mrs. Darker. As I pick up part 2 off Tumblr later this week, and we'll do it next week.
Wow, this world is full of.
This
full?
girl
I can't.
graduated high school and she wrote this.
I love how it's like you can tell that there's a deep emotional connection between the two of them. Like they really have so much in common.
They really love each other. He even got her a hotel, and the hotel pulp didn't care. It said PLP, by the way. We should Felipe post the transcript in the feedback thread.
That whole thing?
Yeah, and I'll find the girl's Tumblr and share it if I have to.
You owe me big time for doing that, by the way.
Well, we got 2 more to go.
I feel
She
so
wrote part
bad for
3 this
anybody
week.
who was tuning in for the first time at that moment in time.
They're done. They're done with the show. But you know what? They'll just call in and tell us the show sucks. Whatever.
Yeah.